Hey guys, in my journey to get Nita to 1000 trophies, I thought I might share my journey on what I'm working towards to be a good Nita player. Now, for the time being, I do mainly play random games because, I'm kind of busy all during the day, and I do play, and I also get tired pretty quickly, so I play a few matches, hop off, play a few matches. So I usually play when I can. When I'm mentally able to, I focus and I play the game. That's how I do it, okay? So here's a few tips I would say that you can utilize if you want to be a much better Nita player, okay? So Nita, and I'll show you how I play Nita because there's a few gadgets and star powers that I do have, but I don't like using. I'm just learning every brawl at this moment. I haven't even mastered this one yet, so once I get good at this one, I'll move towards the next one again. So to get good at Nita, the one that I'm using is the increased pet power, increased attack speed of the bear, the stun lock of the bear for the bear improvement, and I'm also using the projectile that bounces off across each enemy. Okay, so those are the ones, and I have the health recovery, quicker health recovery, because I'm trying to learn the game, and to learn the game you have to kind of go in and get damaged a lot and then deal the damage a lot, so you have to go that in and out game consistently. So this is how I play Nita. Okay, so obviously this is I'm winning this match. I'm in the 700, 800. I'm in the 700 trophy rating. I'm not 800 yet. I'm getting there, but the way that this works is so you really want to focus. So for this build, the mention that I build, you have to focus on making sure your aim is good. So I know aim is something that I'm not very good at. I'm trying to improve on my aim, and the reason why you have to get good at aiming is because you're basically, Nita has like decent range, not the longest range, but you have to understand that to get good at Nita, you have to play in a way where you shoot your projectile at the enemy and it bounces across each other. The enemies cannot stay close to each other. Or if there's a tank and the enemy sniper from behind, you have to shoot the tank so the missiles bounce towards the enemy. So the sniper from the back line is moving around trying to avoid your projectiles, and that helps disrupt their damage output as well while still damaging their front line. I must say, Nita's bear is not fast at all. Nita's bear is actually very, very slow. Its attack speed and stun lock is amazing, but Nita's actual super, the bear itself, is actually very slow. So you can't really rely, in a high level game, you can't rely on Nita's bear to actually take enemies down. You can rely on enemies to actually help it actually grow, to actually push forward so that the enemy can't follow you around, or you can't do things where the enemy is gonna, give you a hard time. But Nita's bear is not necessarily an offensive mechanism. It's kind of like an offensive defensive mechanism to confuse the enemy so they don't know what's going on. That's what I would say. Because Nita's super is really powerful once it locks on, but because of the slow movement speed, it does move around a lot. But if you damage it precisely with the proper aim, you can actually put it in a target location where the bear is in a massive high density zone, and if you stun lock all of them and have the 20% damage or 25% damage going on, it can do massive damage and it can actually take the enemies down. So to keep those in mind, make sure you target well with Nita. Nita's projectile is a little bit wide. I know it's like a single projectile, but it has a little bit of area effect like projectile. It's not like thin like some of the other brawlers. It does have a little bit area, so it's not that difficult to aim. It has a wide range that kind of goes forward, so you can aim that, and then if you target it so that it disperses the enemy, and you can hit not just the tank, but enemy behind line, back line, snipers as well. So you can do that. So that's how I would play Nita. So just understand the mechanisms of this game. Make sure you have Nita's pretty high damage, by the way. Nita in a close range, although it's not like a burst damage like Spike or like Chester, where you have super high damage for short range brawlers, so people can't really come close to you. Nita's not like that, but still Nita does have fairly high damage. So as Nita, you do have a fairly good strong defense against like assassins like Kenji or any other brawlers that come in and try to take you down. In this case, it was Kaze is amazing, by the way. Kaze, I do have Kaze unlocked. I do have to learn how to play her better. I appreciate the event last month. I did get a ton of credits and a coin, so I did unlock Kaza. I do have Kaza maxed out, hypercharged. I will learn how to play her, and hopefully I can make some videos for her. But anyways, this was me on how to improve my teamwork skills as playing Nita. This was the token run map. I believe it's a temporary event for Brawl Stars for this month. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time. Let's play group play. I do play randoms, but I hope we are all doing well and grinding those trophies, getting those coins, and improving. I want to max out my account by the end of this year. I'm only going to be buying monthly passes and pro passes moving forwards, so it's going to be a bit difficult. But I'll be playing every single event to the max. So hopefully Supercell has more big events where players who actually play 3-4 hours per day gets rewarded more, because actually the last master event I didn't have enough time to play because I was like, I had some things happening that I couldn't really focus on playing the game. But if Supercell consistently makes those games where people who play a ton gets rewarded, I will be playing every single event to the max, doing every single quest line. So anyways, I hope you guys are grinding to the max. I'm trying to be a great Brawl Stars player. Hope you guys have a good day. Signing out. Brawler out, let's trophy grind, and if you gotta drink some coffee in the morning and need some chocolate cake so that you get ready and you're ready for the shine of the grinding match and become a pro esports player in Brawl Stars, I wish you the best luck. Let's keep it brawling. Signing out. Peace to y'all, and let's keep grinding. Hey, sometimes you gotta play Juju too, right? Right. Peace, guys. Bye.